everyone, it's Sarah. Welcome to another card making video. So today I want to show you how I made this card. When you open it up, it's actually got a little pocket right there on the side, and I happen to put a gift tag in there for Christmas, and then a piece of Whisper White over here to write my message on. So I wanted to go ahead and first show you how I made the pocket card, and then I'm going to decorate it. A little bit different than this one, but still I'm going to decorate it. So let's go ahead and get started. First, what you're going to need is a piece of cardstock measuring 12 by 12. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our trimmer and we're going to cut this at 5 1/2. So essentially it's going to be the same size as a standard size card, so it can fit in an envelope. Okay, so now we have a piece cut at 5 1/2 by 12. So we're going to take our scoreboard and we're going to score our cardstock every 4 inches. So it'll end up having 2 score marks in it. One at 4 and then one at 8. There we go. And that's all we need the scoreboard for. So set that aside. So now you should have a card that has your 3 panels in it. So on one side of your panel, on the right hand side, you want to go ahead and measure halfway down, so when it's 5 1/2, halfway down is 2 3/4. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my ruler here and I'm going to measure down 2 3/4 on each side. Like that. And like that. And I do this just because I like to know that my cut is straight, because they're never straight, it seems. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut from the top of our card all the way down to that little notch that we made right there at 2 3/4. So I'm going to line this up, and on my Stampin' Up! Trimmer, I know that some people have asked, right here on the sides of your cutter are little markings that will show you where you're at on your trimmer, and that's how it allows me to know exactly where I'm going on my trimmer. So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to just cut right down there. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to line up my line right there that I made and cut. Just like that. So now it looks like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold our flap over and we're going to reinforce it really good because you want it to lay as flat as possible. There we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our red sticky and we're going to put it just along this bottom and this side right here. I think that this card would be so cute for, like I did on the last one, like a little gift card, or, you know, you could actually make it into like a pocket with a bunch of thank you notes in it. Oh, how cute would that be? See, now the wheels are just turning. Oh, goodness. And I'm not going to put my red sticky all the way to the top right there. I'm going to leave a little gap there, like 1/4 inch. Cut that off. So now when I fold my flap, I'm not going to fold it all the way flat. I'm going to kind of just puff it up a little bit right there and then fold it down because I like the way that that looks in my cards. And then fold this flap over, and there you go. How simple was that to make a little cute pocket card, just like that. Oh, adorable. So now to decorate my card, what I'm going to do with this one is I'm using the stamp set Daring Adventure, and I wanted to try and use every single stamp from the set. I don't do that very often. I'm always picking one from here and one from there, but I wanted to use every single stamp. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of crumb cake cardstock, and this is cut at 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. A piece of Marina Mist cut at 3 1/2 by 2 1/2. Another piece of Early Espresso cut at 3 1/4 by 2 1/4. And then a piece of Very Vanilla cut at 3 by 2. And again, all of these dimensions are going to be on my blog. So just hop right on over there and you can get all the measurements without having to pause the video every 5 seconds. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and adhere my crumb cake to my card. Just put some sticky on there. Try and get it as even as I can. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and adhere my Early Espresso to my Marina Mist. And I went ahead on my Very Vanilla and I punched out the saying from the stamp set. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing. How cute is that? So then I'm just going to put this on my mats that I already have. Just like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this on the front of my card where I think that I would want it, and I'm going to take my pencil and I'm just going to make a little marking, and this is going to let me know where my card is going to sit. There, just like that. Then I'm going to take the little footprints from the stamp set, put them on my block here, and I'm going to take Early Espresso ink, and I'm going to ink them up, and I'm going to put them right underneath, and I'm actually going to make them kind of look like they're walking, and then put them right there and right there. There we go. So now when I put my card on there, now I knew where I was stamping them and what they were going to look like when I put my card on top. So now I'm going to put sticky on the back of my card and then put my card lining up right with those pencil marks that I made. And this helps me get it straight. And anything that helps me get it straight, I am all for. And there we go. So there's the front of my card. Now for the inside of my card, I'm going to use another piece of Whisper White, and this is cut at 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. And then a piece cut at 3 3/4 by 2 1/2. And I went ahead and decorated them already to save time for the video. For this one, I used this cute little medallion stamp right there, and I sponged the edges with my soft suede ink. And then with this one, I took the saying image right there and I stamped it 3 different times to give it the effect that it was one big stamp. And then again, I sponged my edges with soft suede ink, and I took my sponge and kind of went like this on the image. And I don't know if you can see it on the video, but see how it kind of like smeared it right there? I think that that gives it a really nice antique-ish kind of look. So I love the way that it turned out. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this on my flap right there, and then stick this inside, And this would be where I would write my greeting or my to and from if it was a gift card. And then just stick that right inside that flap right there. And there we go. There is the little one-sided pocket card. Cute! Oh, well, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Until next time, happy inking!